I'm Lisa Duan here with Parker Mackay, and we're here to talk about everything Rainbow Six Siege, which is, according to the Esports Observer, a Tier 2 PC game in the second quarter of 2020.
Yeah, we were Tier 1 to start off the year because of the Six Invitational, because of viewership, prize pools, etc.
But now you're Tier 2.
We really haven't done anything for the last 3 months. Now that we're in full swing with all the leagues, I hope to see a bounce back.
I'm really, are people not coming to watch you? Like the star?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm not a draw.
You're not the draw?
I'm not the draw. Kix would be the draw between the two of us.
Well, Tier 2 draw. Sorry.
Sorry, Kix.
Sorry, Kix. Try harder. But can we also make a note that we also matched today and this was not planned?
This was planned.
Can we take a vote which green is better? Okay, let's tell everyone what's on the episode today.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you did this to me. Oregon has been one of the most played maps so far this stage, and it's been one of the most played maps throughout the history of this game. So let's dive into its history through all of competitive play, not just this stage.
That's interesting. And of course, I'll be talking to a very hyped guest on the show. We got Belly. It's gonna be so good, trust me.
And then, as usual, we've got the top plays of the week as well for you to watch.
Yeah, so stage 1 is now over, and we're all looking towards the major, but it can be confusing. I don't know what magic trick you just did there.
Stage 1 to stage 2.
Oh, that was really good. We don't have a choreographer, guys. That was all him.
This is just live.
This is all just improv. So the majors are coming up, and it can be confusing. So let's break it all down for you in this explained.
And there's one spotted inside. Surely he will. Oh, he's on.
Do all the rest of the work. Here's the shot through the barricade.
He needs to land a single bullet, and he must know that at this point to get to a close on stage.
Last August, Rainbow Six fans packed the Raleigh Convention Center for an electric summer major. Due to COVID-19, things will look a little different this year, but definitely in a good way. With the LAN event canceled, Ubisoft chose to do something a little different. Online mini-majors featuring the best teams worldwide. Matches will be just as intense, and there will be $125,000 up for grabs in each region. The online mini-majors start in August and stretch through almost the entire month. The APAC North tourney kicks things off on August 3rd with 6 teams in total. Giants Gaming, Cloud9, Guts, Xavier, Fave, and Cyclops all locked in their spots as the top 6 in APAC. Giants Gaming is by far the favorite to win the region. The team boasts an impressive 9-1 record with only 1 loss coming at the hands of Xavier. However, Giants aren't the only powerhouse team in APAC North. Cloud9 dragged Giants right to the edge in the final North Division playday, as did 6th place Cyclops earlier in the season. Meanwhile, Xavier turned themselves around to go 5-0 in the second half of Stage 1, and in fact were the only team that beat the Giants all stage. It'll be exciting to see who breaks free at the mini-major and if anyone can stop the Giants Gaming Goliath. While we won't know exactly who will make it to the Brazil mini-major until August 3rd, there are some pretty obvious contenders for the crown. Team Liquid has been the best team in Latin America this season, with veteran players Palu and Nesk showing up in big ways for the squad. Meanwhile, FaZe Clan is always a threat when they make it to the playoffs, and Team 1 has evolved into a fierce presence in Brazil over the last few months. Flying further up, North America's finest will face off on August 14th. Matches have been close all season long, but Space Station shrugged off a loss to Oxygen to take first place in America in the rematch. The other teams won't make it easy for SSG though. Oxygen was the first to qualify by beating Space Station after all. Meanwhile, second place TSM, with Chala and Coach Pojo Man, look even scarier than they already were going into this season. The NA event will be an absolute must-watch and a total free-for-all, so make sure you get your popcorn ready. Europe has the honor of closing out the major circuit in August, and what a finale it'll be. BDS and Rogue finished the season with the exact same records, but Rogue's single extra round differential point gave them the official title of first place. Meanwhile, in third, G2 are always a dark horse team to watch out for, so keep your eyes on them when the mini-major starts, because with G2, anything can happen. And last but not least, in fourth place, Virtus Pro are known to shake things up, so don't count them out yet, despite them not having as strong of a season as the other 3 teams. While we'll miss the hype of LAN play this August, there's a whole month of high-stakes Siege Esports ahead. So get ready! Mini-majors are just around the corner.
And there's one spotted inside.
Surely he will. Oh, he's gone.
Do all the rest of the work. Here's the shot through the barricade.
He only needs to land a single bullet, and he must know that at this point to get to a close.
Wow, thank you so much for explaining how the majors work, Parker. I really appreciate it.
You are so welcome. That's why they bring me on here. To read things out so you can listen to them.
All right, enough.
Hopefully you.
Simmer down. All right, because we have a very exciting guest. Let's bring in Veli. All right, guys, here we go. We got Veli on the telly. How's it going?
It's going all right, Lisa. I'm really happy to be here. And I just want to put out there, I really love what you and Parker have with this Retake show. I hope it continues on and just gets a lot more success. But how's it going? How you feeling?
Yo, so good, so good. I'm really hyped to get a chance to talk to you because I've already told you off air here, I've been loving the energy you've been bringing to the broadcast. Every time your voice, like you're talking, I'm like paying attention. So great work you're doing. I feel like you're always talking about other teams. So I really want to take this opportunity to really get to talk about you for once. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, let's shine the spotlight on Veli. I don't know if this is common knowledge, but I want to know, like, how did you get started as an analyst and casting as well?
How did I get started as on-air talent, commentator, host, analyst? It's really funny. Yeah, I used to be a pro player, and now for Rainbow Six, but back in console. This was like 12 years ago. I'm an old man, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you my age, so don't ask. That's the only thing I won't ask. But when I was done being a pro player, I took some time off. I went to college, but I missed competitive gaming. It was a part of my life, and once you enter that realm, it doesn't leave you. So when I came back, I said, how can I stay involved? I want to be a commentator. So I started my podcast on the flank, and after I showed the scene that, hey, I can talk to people, I know about the game, I know what people like to hear, they invited me to be a desk host. And after that, it was just, that was all she wrote. Now I'm here in Rainbow Six Siege, and I love I'm going to be honest, Lisa, this is a dream job. I love every second of what I do.
Who has the most interesting story, or which team has the most interesting narrative, in your opinion? Someone that you just love watching or following their story. You wish, you want to see them get places. You know what I mean?
Yes. So my favorite storyline to date in all of Rainbow Six Siege, Canadian. I love Canadian, man. When I first came into the scene, I kept hearing stories about how the leader from Evil Geniuses, he's washed up now. He's not at the top anymore. He can't do it. He chokes. He's not on Evil Geniuses anymore. So whatever happened, he was not on the team. He went to Space Station Gaming and helped that team rise to the very top. That storyline to me was beautiful. That has passed, even though they're still trying to defend their title as world champs. My current favorite are the Susquehanna Sonics. It's Super, a guy that talks trash, but he doesn't have the numbers to really show off. But it's his personality mixed with the progress that his team is starting to show. Their rookie Iconic has become one of the best players in all the scene. He has 2 Europeans that came to NA that are tearing it up. It's just such a weird bunch of players put together that's now taking over the scene. It's beautiful. I love it.
It's crazy. I noticed a lot of Rainbow Six pros. It seems like they're kind of a fan of Valorant too. There seems to be some sort of mutual, maybe what is it about Valorant you think that maybe draws in Rainbow Six Siege pros to it too? Is there some similarity that maybe someone like me who can't play first-person shooters enjoy?
I'm not sure. The only Rainbow Six Pro that I played Valorant with was Laxing from Oxygen.
Yeah, I saw Laxing too, yeah.
I honestly don't know what their appeal is to the game. Maybe it's just to take a step away and, a breath of fresh air because maybe burnout reasons or whatnot. I don't know, but listen, at the end of the day, Rainbow Six is still king, so.
Yeah. Hey. I mean, with everything that you're doing, I don't know if you understand what burnout is because it just seems like you're go, which major respect for that. But now I want to actually bring something, kind of on that note, a bit more serious. A lot of things are going on in the world, of course, with COVID, with gaming's had its own Me Too movement, and then there's Black Lives Matter. There's so much happening. I want to know how you are balancing that in addition to every work, all the work that you're doing as well. Are you handling okay? And maybe is there something you see that esports or gaming can do to, progress and make it better?
You know what? There's buttheads all out there around the world, right? A lot of negative people, especially during a time where a lot of things are just negative in general, right? The way it has affected me, everyone always DMs me and asks me, which is really nice, by the way. They say, oh, Lily, how you holding up? How you holding up?
Yeah.
I tell them, I can't complain. My life is great. My life is way better than most people out there. But you know what? It just sucks to see the negativity out there. I use my platform to try to spread love and tell people that, you know, hate is wrong. And that's what I've been going about. That is stressful because you lose followers, you lose fans, you lose friends, and that will always affect you. But at the end of the day, I don't care to fight for what's right. In gaming, Ubisoft is doing it well with Rainbow Six. We're taking care of people that practice hate speech. We're taking care of people that discriminate against others. And I feel like more gaming companies really need to stand up and do that.
Freaking Veli, you were the best. I love chatting with you. We're out of time.
Hard to get so serious right there.
Oh my god, like it's so true what you just said, and Ubisoft is doing a lot well compared to other, you know, esports titles and games. And I love that you are also a voice representing the scene. I know you said you're like relatively new, but you're doing an amazing job. And you know, just best of luck in future broadcasts. We would love to see more of you, and we'll catch up with you again in the future, hopefully.
Can I say one more thing?
Hell yeah, say it.
I just want to say, it's my first time ever talking to you. I love you already. I love your energy. You're full of love. All right? Keep vibing out. I want to say shout out to Parker. Parker's a man. I hope Retake reaches the top. And other than that, I wish you all, I said it at the beginning, I wish you all the most success with this show, okay?
Thank you.
For having me on.
Thank you. We'd love to have you back in the future.
All right.
See ya. With North America, APAC, and EU all ending their stages this week, everyone was trying to go out on a high note. Let's crack open another six-pack with this gem straight out of EU. While this may not be the #1 play of the week, it's the #1 nuttiest shot by far. Up against VP in the final match of the stage, Uno just goes and casually hits
Pick
this.
up a kill there with the IQ, but there's a minute left on the clock, and the Twitch won't have the impact this round, but the plant goes down. Surely this is
Wait, editor, can we run that one back, please?
this round, but the plant surely this is where they begin. Do they have the angles? What a shot onto the head of Pasha. Good night.
And he even swings around for the double kill. What a gorgeous shot from Uno. This next one comes straight to you from the Canada Division finale. Altiora and Nordic faced off for the title of #2 team in Canada. Altiora needed to close the gap, and Mizio did just that.
Scrapbook to kind of evolve. Spirits, speaking of taking the fight, will do so above. A couple kills going back and forth here. Most of them all on the top floor. Now, Altiora, I think, is still in the lead because they've got Mizio by the hallway. He can inflict a lot of damage still. A lot of pressure on Lackey. He needs to get this kill, but oh, he's being so scared with it. And he'll let Mizio slip away. Unfortunate. Now, there's a chance here for Mizio to fall back, but he'll get 2 kills. His fourth beautiful spray from Mizio, and Altiora will take the round.
3 for the price of 1. Michael, the Jaeger just absolutely unloads and gives Altiora the round in an incredible heroic single-player effort.
Giants Gaming are no strangers to the six-pack, but usually it's Hysterics getting all the love. This time, he's here as backup on Consulate, as Speakeasy guns down 4 Cloud9 players in a clinical 2v5 clutch.
As the Gemini replicator will be caught on in that mute Gemini there, the plant going down in the meantime. Speakeasy has a response. It's only one of many to find a beautiful angle to be betrayed right there. Be able to take down Nova. The phone calls go off. Harper is aware of his position. It's going to be Hysterics to pick up 1-1. Suddenly the 5-on-2 turns into a 2-on-2 situation. With 10 seconds left, they need to get that plan down now. It seems to be going towards the piano. No, it's not. It's Speakeasy to get the final 2 kills. Beautifully done. Goes prone after the first one. The call did not come through because the other player was still down. He could have called that one out. And gets the one with the hip fire into the legs. And Giants somehow still managed to win round #1, even though they should have been Cloud9's.
Fnatic, Clutches, and the six-pack. Try and name a better combo than that. Trapped in a 1v3 on Coastline, Tex needed to pull off a miracle against Norengo. If you've seen any of our other Fnatic highlights, you know exactly how this
Now the
ends.
plants will go down. Yoshingo, the one to try and stop it, gets the first kill. Yoshingo will stick it. As he knows one was still on top of the cool vibe stairs. No, actually, not even. He's in the aquarium bar. He's going to be peeked. Kill comes through right before the smoke canister pops. That's the right timing for Tex. Might save him just enough time to try and go for the defuse. Yoshingo, he's baiting. He can go from below. He has those verticals. He is the buck. Keep that in mind. Dusty will be waiting patiently. Yoshingo, he has the right position here. He is the one that could lose out on this. Tex has no hopes of winning this, especially not with a buck from below. Tex doesn't actually spot him out in the first try, but the time is out anyway. He needs to stick it now. No way! Tex got it down into Yoshingo, and the diffuser just in time with 0.6 left.
Gator is a fresh face to the six-pack, but definitely earned his spot with this next clip. If you saw our Sixplained on Echo, you'll know why he's a pain when you're trying to plant last second. Luckily for Cyclops, Gator put the team on his back and said, why use a robot when I could do better?
They're on one man down.
Gator, how are you losing out on this? But he finally capitalizes and takes out Producer Boom. There's only 17 seconds left, and if Cyclops want to win this out, they need to get this plant down. They need to get it down now. It's all up to Gutterata. He's the one with the F2. He should not be the one planting. He should be the one covering. But they've got the yokai above. There's one stun. Can he get rid of this yokai drone? Can his teammate get rid of the yokai drone? No, he can't. It's going to be all over. And
no, they went for the kill.
No.
They went for the kill. They're actually, like, he stunned too early. He stunned when there was a little bit of time left.
Last up on the six-pack, we've got Retro putting in work. Disrupt Gaming versus Temple Storm. Winner heads to the NA qualifier. Drowning on Consulate, Disrupt needed to rally the troops. Retro made it happen big time.
Panicking a lot now to try to get on the site, and that can obviously cause mistakes. Doesn't seem like that's what's happening though. Mark is able to find one through the floorboards against Shuttle, pushes their man advantage up. Sloppy is going to continue to push that coefficient even further into his team's favor. Retro finally gets a trade. Planet Temp is going down here, and Nick's just casually headshotting them to stop it. Wanted to wait for the maximum time on that one. Confirms the kill on the Dream before getting down, but not eliminated. Craters is going to finish him off, but now it's Retro alone. All he has to do though is deny this plant. He's on smoke, no toxic babe, so he's got to try and make an aggressive run in order to do it. Is he going to be able to get there in time? No, wait, oh, so close to denying it, but doesn't get the job done, only picks up the kill. Now the situation's flipped. Retro needs to get on this diffuser as quickly as possible in the hopes that Mark won't peek him before realizing that it's being diffused. He's got to swing around heavily as well. This is going to happen. Retro has the angle to win it, and it's just going to pull off the ninja diffuse.
Well, there's another six-pack polished off. Expect more fantastic stuff coming from the mini majors.
Oregon is one of 11 maps that came with Rainbow Six Siege on release. Many loved the flow and design of the map, while others criticized the bomb site options and predictability of pro gameplay. Regardless, the original Oregon was home to some pretty amazing moments in Siege Esports history. Take, for example, the Evil Geniuses and Penta matchup at the Six Invitational, as it's the first that jumps to mind. EG won out after 11 rounds to go up 2-0 over Penta in the Grand Finals. Unfortunately for Evil Geniuses and their fans, it would be the last map they would win at the Six Invitational that year, as they ended up getting reverse swept by Penta. There is a silver lining, however, for Evil Geniuses, as they would win the next 16 matches in a row on Oregon, and by very lopsided scores, such as 6-1 or 6-2. That 9-month streak would eventually be broken, this time by a different LAN upset. It happened in Rio de Janeiro, at the Season 8 finals, when Fnatic, the Australian squad, had to make an emergency substitution, bringing in their coach Dizzle. In one of the most infamous matches of all time, Fnatic eliminated Evil Geniuses from the tourney on Oregon. Finally, after 4 years of play, Ubisoft announced the survivalists of Oregon would be getting new digs with the Void Edge update. Ubisoft added a brand new staircase with a spacious walk-in freezer. They cleared up some things in the attic. The renovation would put the Property Brothers to shame, but Ubisoft got things done in time for the last half of Pro League Season 11. With the new regional leagues being the first full season of play for the Oregon rework, how exactly has the map fared? Well, in terms of pick rate, the Pacific Northwest has been a very popular summer destination for teams worldwide. LATAM leads the pack with 12 matches played on the Oregon map. In second place, North America and APAC are tied with 9 tries, and EU coming up behind in dead last with 8. The laundry/supply room bomb site in the basement and the dorm/kids bedroom bomb site on the second floor are still the most popular bomb sites by far, similar to what we saw out of the original Oregon. Over 400 rounds of Oregon have been played this stage, and those 2 bomb sites were picked over 320 times. The new meeting hall site hasn't really shaken up the site selection just yet, even though it is maybe a little bit more defendable. However, it was still more popular than the ever-classic dining room kitchen bomb site. Pros picked the meeting hall bomb site 48 times this stage worldwide, compared to just 38 for dining. Europe was the only region to reject the meeting hall bomb site, as they favored dining hall and kitchen, with 13 times to 4 over meeting hall. Defense was always a complaint for Oregon, in large part due to how difficult it was to hold the Watchtower bomb site. However, comparing new Oregon stats to the old Oregon's Pro League Season 9 stats, they actually have the exact same defensive win rate of 60%. And while the pros are still getting used to the new site and map adjustments, Oregon is a comfort pick across the league. Overall, Oregon accounts for nearly 20% of the maps played worldwide this stage. Even though they made the old new, Oregon is still clearly a map that pros love to play. We can only hope the revamped Oregon will have plenty of highlight moments as well, just like this old Playing Ducks first round construction rush from the Year 1 Season 3 Grand Finals on the old Oregon map.
Coming up and over the top. But then, how do you shake that?
A rush
how do you
from Playing Ducks.
A rush from me, that's how you do it.
All right, moving on, because it's time for some Six posting. That's where we show what the wonderful and not toxic at all community has been sharing and talking about. So this first one is a tweet that came up on our producer's timeline, Matt showed out, what's up, by Socrates R6. He said, imagine you're on a SWAT team and the guy behind you says, go in first, I'll trade you. Lamau.
Like, okay,
just go in first, don't worry, I'll make it worth it.
I get it, but...
What?
But this is a totally fine mechanic of the game, because you're still trading, and it might be more valuable utility. I get that it's a joke.
You know
I get it's a joke,
Yeah.
but that is a perfectly reasonable strategy.
This is actually connecting to me on a personal level because I feel like that would be my role.
Yes, you'd be the guinea pig, essentially. You'd be the sacrificial lamb.
There's always got to be one, you know?
But that's okay. If it works out, it works out.
It's fair, 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Okay.
All right, so this next post is going to come from Shrek Lover 2. What happened to Shrek Lover 1?
That's not your account.
It's not my
Go
account.
with your shirt, you're kind of looking Shrekky.
That's really rude. It hurts my feelings. So it is a picture of AJ Styles standing in front of The Undertaker. And AJ Styles says, me just trying to play the game, with a very stern Undertaker looming behind him that says, 4-stack preparing to kill me. So obviously this goes into the team killing realm of things, where we've all had this happen to us. We spawn into a casual, unranked, ranked, etc., and then the 4-stack that you're playing with decides to, well, beat up on you over and over and over again.
It's not safe to play alone, guys.
Never play alone.
Literally why. And this is why I don't play, because I have no friends to play with. Guys, that's all we have. It's time to end the show, but you guys will be back next time. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials at WatchRetake. We'll see you next time.